Hello and welcome to Yoga with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, aka Flower Yogi. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. We'll be doing a quick and energizing practice. Nothing too crazy, but just something to get the blood flowing and get the energy up in the body. So we'll start in Virasana. You can sit on the heels, or if you have a block, you can slide a block under the hips. For a little added support, you can also come into a cross-legged seat if that's not comfortable. And then we'll find a nice tall spine, opening through the chest. Hands can rest face up or face down. Deepening the breath. Inhaling, filling up belly and chest. And exhaling, belly draws in, chest softens. And take 3 more breaths. Bringing your attention to that point between the brows. Just noticing where the hands fall in the body. If they are face up, do you feel more open to receiving energy and newness? If they're face down, are you feeling a little more closed today, a little more inward? Maybe it's one of each. And then we'll take the hands both face down towards the knees or the thighs. And as you inhale, pull the belly, the chest forward, looking up. And as you exhale, rounding back. Inhale, pull the belly, the chest forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Just moving through the seated cat-cow a few times, waking up the back body. Trying to move along each vertebra. And then the next time you pull yourself forward, start to rotate around, just like you're churning butter. Inhale, pull the belly forward and around, and exhale back and rounded. Just move at your own pace here. Again, anchoring down through the hips, through your hands into your thighs. And then we'll reverse that circle. Evening it out. Notice any sounds, any points of tension. And then coming back to center. Inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky, palms interlace, stretching the palms towards the sky. Big breath in. Seal the lips, hold the breath, root down through your tailbone, lift up through the chest, lift up through the hands. Take in 3 more sips through the mouth. Seal the lips, hold. And when you're ready, pop the cork, let it go. Release the hands. Beautiful. We'll come onto all fours, move any props to the side, finding our tabletop. You can find a little movement here as you settle in with the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Maybe it's a cat and cow, maybe it's just wagging your tail side to side. Or finding some rolls through the spine. Beautiful. And we'll take a deep breath in wherever you are. A long breath out. Coming to center, to stillness. We'll bring that left knee in more towards the center. A little more balance, hands underneath both shoulders. Parallel, and then bring that right knee bent behind you. So the foot can be flexed towards the sky or pointed, either one. We're just trying to bring that right thigh parallel to the mat. Notice if you're dropping down through the belly, see if you can kind of pull the abdomen in towards the spine, find a little bit of length through the length of the back body. And then starting to pulse the foot up and down. Just micro pulses as you reach back here with that bent leg. Really nice. Stay with your breath for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to draw circles, bringing that knee out and towards the right elbow, and then in towards center. Just drawing a nice big circle here, opening up through the leg, through the hip. Stay with your breath. Notice if you're holding. We don't want to hold any energy in. And the next time the leg is back, we'll reverse that circle, hugging the knee in towards the chest, then to that right elbow and back and around. Taking a few rotations here. Notice that lighting up of your left glute. Try to stay evenly planted into both hands. And then the next time the leg is back, reaching up one more time, foot towards the sky, and exhale, bring it down. Knees under the hips. Just shake your tail side to side, tailbone, whatever. And then we'll bring our right foot in towards center, or our right knee in towards center. And then again, pressing down through both hands. Try to keep that length of the spine. Press away actively through the arms as we lift that left leg behind us. Knee is bent. And foot can come towards the ceiling or point to the toes. Nice and active through the arms here. And then find the micro pulses up towards the sky with that left knee. Keep hugging the abdomen in towards the spine. Core is engaged here. Starting to light up through the glutes. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And then finding those big circles. So bringing the left knee to the outside of the left elbow and then in towards center. Just big circles here. Try to stay balanced through the hands. Stay with your breath. And the next time the knee is in towards center, reverse that circle. And then we'll bring that leg back behind us. Deep breath in, lift it up a little higher. And exhale, both legs come down, really nice. And you can sit back on the heels for a moment just to roll around through the wrists. Finding, staying tall in your seat. I'll catch myself kind of slouching. We don't want to do that, so staying active through the whole practice. Really nice. And then we'll come down into a child's pose with the knees together, forehead coming down towards the mat, and you can bring the hands back to the heels. Just for a few breaths. Lovely. Start to bring the hands forward under the shoulders, pressing your way up, and then walking the hands forward towards the top of the mat. Curl the toes under, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet, bending into opposite leg. Really nice. And coming to center, we'll inhale, lift the heels high, press the belly back towards the thighs. You can have a little micro bend in the legs. Exhale, heels coming down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale one more time, up onto the toes, lift. And exhale, heels coming down. Inhale, right heel lifts high. Three-legged dog. Try to point those right toes down towards the bottom left corner of the mat. On an exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward, plant the foot, low lunge. Lower that back knee, inhale. Fingertips sweep up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Deep breath in. And exhale, hands come down, frame the foot. Lift the left knee, step back, high plank. Pressing away from the mat. On an exhale, lower knees, chest and forehead or chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, melt the heart down. Inhale, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath here. Inhale, left foot lifts high, three-legged dog on the left side. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward. Plant the foot, lower the right knee. Inhale, arms sweeping up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down, framing that left foot. Step it back, high plank. This time, option for chaturanga to upward facing dog. On the exhale, we'll lower halfway, elbows hug in towards the side body. Inhale, upward facing dog, coming onto the tops of the feet. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. And then on an inhale, pressing the belly back to the thighs, bend the knees. Exhale, step, hop, or jump to the top of the mat, however you want to get there. Or in a forward fold, standing at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, melting the head down. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Beautiful. We'll step towards the center of the mat. And then heel toe the feet wider than hips width apart, but not as wide as a wide-legged fold. So we'll bring the toes out, heels are in. Hands come together at the heart, or they can stay at your hips. And then we'll start to bend into the knees, tracing the knees over in the direction of the toes. You can stay here or open the arms for goddess pose. Thumbs pulling back, opening through the chest, fingers shine towards the sky, pinkies forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink it a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, stay. And just breathing. Feel that energy pulling up through the soles of the feet, through the crown of the head, out through the fingertips. Just filling yourself up with this power, with this energy. We'll take one more deep breath in. And out. Next, inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, star pose, reach up towards the sky. Make yourself big, deep inhale. And exhale, drop the arms. Beautiful. We'll do that one more time just to really feel the star pose. Inhaling, arms straightening up, out. Make this big star or X shape in the body. Deep breath in and out. Bring the arms down. Heel toe the feet together. Back to center. And just finding a little sway in the arms, side to side. And then we'll face the top of the mat, arms coming out parallel, lifting up on the heels. And as you exhale, pressing the energy down, bending through the knees. See how low you can go until eventually you come all the way to a seat. We'll find a nice cross-legged seat at the center of the mat. And then bringing the backs of the hands to the knees, hands in chin mudra, index finger to thumb. And just taking a moment to breathe here to feel the shift of energy in the body. Taking a deep breath in. And a long breath out. We'll bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Inhaling in together. Big sigh out. And finally, palms together at the heart. Lift the thumb knuckles to the third eye, that point between the brows. Inhaling one last time here. And exhaling, bowing to yourself, your body, the practice. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you back next time. Hope you feel energized and ready for the day ahead. Have a good one.